We need something to be moved up. We need some things to start moving.
The people who live in Champaign's Garden Hills neighborhood are bringing their concerns back to City Council. Last night, City Council members talked about the possibility of contributing millions to the Yards project.
The city would pitch in almost $35 million to the $250 million project. Council members didn't make any decisions last night. They say they still need more details from several groups. Two people from Garden Hills told the council they've been waiting a long time for neighborhood updates. They don't want the city to spend millions on downtown development. Some of the Garden Hills updates could take until 2030 to finish. That includes sidewalk lighting and drainage improvements. If approved, the yards should be finished much earlier by 2021. And that is what has these neighbors upset.
I just can't believe that we are less important than this complex. And that's how we feel. We're not important at all.
In 20 years or 15 years, if it doesn't happen, Garden Hills is going to be the biggest blight in Champaign County.
Council members did not address neighbors' concerns specifically. They focused on the Yards project itself. They say they don't want to give out millions of dollars without getting more information.
Temperatures today are going to be back into the 70s into the afternoon. Already a warmer start. The kids won't need anything too heavy to put on, but the rain jacket or the rain gear, they'll need it with them. And for this evening, maybe a few off and on light showers ahead for you there. But a live look outside here in Champaign on your Roofing Dog iNet Fracture Skycam. Still the cloudy sky, still a bit of the wind out there, and some more rain too currently falling for us with temperatures in the lower 60s in Champaign, 57 in Springfield, 62 in Effingham, with showers still making their way through, but limited lightning and thunder, and really not seeing any storm impacts for us right now, or at least we're not noticing any of the lightning and thunder with the storms that are currently moving through. Now we'll have future tracks showing some light rain and maybe a few thunderstorms, especially for our southeastern communities as you head into the evening, and noticing as we head into the night, well, not a whole lot more really happening for us there, but we do have tiny chances of severe weather for today. Marginal risk out for mainly spots south of I-74 and I-72, with those of us around I-70 probably having the better chance if we do see anything at all. So we have noticed some damage here in Champaign. We're going to take a look at the 1000 block of Charles Street right now for you. And this is a live lookout where you can see the damage that has occurred with that tree limb that has fallen on top of the house right there. Can't confirm a lot with you. We don't know the timing, but we do know that we did have winds pick up just a little bit earlier this morning, closer to about 30 to 35 to 40 miles per hour. May have been a weak branch that just came down, but for right now, this is what we're able to show you right now with some of the wind and some of the rain that has come through here this morning with the storm that is currently impacting us with the showers as we speak. Christy, Aaron?
Yeah, we just got this report a few minutes ago. Our crew is on the scene. A tree that fell in the house again in the 1000 block of Charles Street. Don't know a whole lot about it. It happened at about 5:30 a.m.
And we do know from what crews are telling our crew is that it's still structurally okay. We don't know if anybody was hurt at this time, but we will continue to stay out there and get as much information as we can from crews, and we will report it back to you.
Turning to news now, police now have a juvenile suspect in custody. They say shot a 20-year-old in Charleston.
They found him in Mattoon. Two others were arrested in connection with the shooting of Trevor Pinkstaff.
Police say 18-year-old Shannon Barnes and 19-year-old Alyssa Jenkins helped the juvenile suspect. They say Pinkstaff was shot after he came home to find it being burglarized and struggled with a suspect.
New this morning, 5 people were taken to the hospital after a 3-car crash yesterday. Our partners at the Herald and Review report that it happened on the corner of Martin Luther King Jr. Drive and East William Street. Fire officials say a Decatur public transit bus was involved. 5 people were taken to the hospital, but there's no word on their conditions at this time, and the crash is still under investigation.
We have an update to an Urbana High School fight from February. A juvenile was sentenced Monday to 30 months probation. 9 people were originally charged in the fight. 8 students and 35-year-old Adrian Pettis. 2 teenagers who pleaded guilty to mob action were arrested again last month for the same charge in a different fight in Urbana.
It's down to 3 candidates for the Urbana School Superintendent job. One of those is very familiar with the district. Jennifer Ivory Tatum is a finalist. She was a deputy superintendent in Urbana, but was going to be demoted to a grade school principal. She ended up leaving to take a job as assistant superintendent in Champaign. The other 2 finalists are Brian Metcalf, who works in Chicago, and Kirk Konecki, a superintendent in Ohio. Second interviews are this week. The school board will pick someone the week of May 12th, and the candidate will start on July 1st.
One city is dealing with debt months after a tornado hit it. Today marks 5 months since the Taylorville tornado. The city was looking for ways to bring in more money before that. Leaders froze hiring, and they were hoping their motor fuel tax would bring in some cash, but it's being audited. The mayor says some new business developments coming to town should pull in more taxes.
Anticipation is building in Springfield, where new details on the plan to legalize marijuana could emerge as soon as today. Several members of the Legislative Black Caucus say they could vote yes, but only if several conditions are met first. A report in the Chicago Sun-Times says the new plan would expunge misdemeanor pot convictions. It would also let people with convictions work in the marijuana industry and would set new goals for diversity in marijuana companies. Urbana Democrat Carol Ammon says that's a good start, but she wants to see more.
All of these things are really important, and they are tied to that. But we also want to make sure that there's some community reinvestment from the tax revenue that comes off of this, right? So we don't want you taking money just out of the community. We want you to reinvest those dollars back into those hardest hit communities.
Ammon says introducing legal recreational marijuana could open up a new fight in the state budget process as different groups angle for a cut of the tax money.
Yesterday, the Department of Agriculture started licensing farmers for the industrial hemp industry. Experts say the plant can pull toxic chemicals out of the soil, and it provides ingredients for rope, seeds, bioplastics, biofuels, and even skincare products. The state will continue to regulate the plant to test and make sure the levels of THC stay below the legal limit. Applications cost $100, and the 1-year license, if you win one, costs $375.
It's a book about her high school career.
Still to come in the morning show on WCIX, why this senior is writing it as a way of giving it back.
But before that, let's get a check of our 7-day forecast with Adam Claybon.
So the rain is going to continue to fall. We'll see more of those showers as we go throughout today, tomorrow, and maybe we get some of those to linger into the earlier part of your Friday. Back in the 70s we go this afternoon. 60s we return to by Friday and Saturday, but then overall looks like we're going to stay into the 70s and overall more of the rain chances. More rain Sunday and then Tuesday. The theme not going to be ending anytime soon.